Parenting is like a highway because it has middle lanes, and if you keep your car in the middle lane, head them in the right direction, and observe the traffic rules, you will get where you want to go. Parenting is like driving a car because there are shoulders. And if you get off on a shoulder, this is not going to be as good for the kids. And then there are ditches. And when we get in a parenting ditch, we have to figure out, oh yeah, here I am. I was abusive, or I was neglectful. Then we have to say, can I get back in the middle of the road myself, or do I need a tow truck? And the tow trucks are all around us. I might talk to a neighbor, I might talk to a friend, I might go to a parent who seems to be handling that part of parenting well, I might read a book. There are just so many tow trucks, we do not need to stay in the ditch. The shoulders there, if I give care with a price tag, it's called conditional care. And that is, I will take care of you if you do this for me. If you make me look good, if you're a super student, if you get into Harvard, if you. And that is not what children need. Children need care from unconditional love because they are human beings with whom we are gifted, and it is our job to allow them to become who they are. I knew what all three of my kids should be when they grew up, and they all became something else. And it turned out they were all right. Oh, there it is. And then the ditch there is abuse. You will do it my way. For supportive care, the shoulder is overindulgence. Here's more support than you need, more than you can handle. This will overwhelm you and keep you from becoming competent. And by the way, the adults who had that as children did not necessarily feel loved. They would say to me, I had stuff, they did things for me, and what I wanted was love. They overscheduled me, they gave me all this recreation, and what I wanted was them. The shoulder on non-negotiable rules is criticism. If we slip off onto the shoulder there, we're saying, you idiot, how could you do that? And what criticism does is program failure. Or we say, you're just like your dad, the part of him that I don't like. And the kid thinks, okay, that's how I am. And the ditch, of course, is rigidity. My way or the highway, where I'm using rules because the rule makes me feel safe, not because it's for the child's welfare. And on negotiable rules, the shoulder is marshmallowing. Well, okay, you really want to do this so much. We wouldn't usually allow it, but all right, I cave in. We have a rule, but you don't have to follow it today. Or our rule is wishy-washy. And this is very hard for children because it's hard to kick a marshmallow. It's very hard for many people to recognize that they were marshmallowed and that this was not good parenting. Because at least up until age 8, it's what children will choose. And then the ditch, of course, is neglect, abandonment. I'm just, do whatever. I'm not there, or I'm drunk, or I'm someplace else, and I haven't left adequate care for you. So, get your car in the middle of the highway, and stay there as much as you can, and try to spend time with other people who are driving in the middle of the highway. And if your next door neighbor says, you're too hard on the kids, or you should buy that, you can afford it, or why do you think curfew is important? You just show the kids the highway, and you say, for me, as a mom, that would be being on the shoulder. We're not going to go there.